If you want to be the most interesting person in the room, this is the guy you've got to hear from. Brandel, how you doing?
Pleasure. Nice to join you, Carmine. Looking forward to talking to you. And after this, actually diving into your books. As you know, as the invite came along, I started reading your stuff, and it very much falls in line with things that I'm greatly interested in. Writing and the spoken word. Every single day it seems like I have to say something about something I talked ad nauseum about the day before. So you have to say it a different way, and you have to continually engage. So I'm always looking for ways to improve in that manner.
Well, I think that's going to get to one of the reasons why you are so good at what you do as a sports commentator. And that's because you are constantly learning. You were an athlete first, a golfer, and then you made that transition to the analyst booth. So we'll talk about that. But Brandel, as I've watched you over the years, I consider you the Da Vinci of sports commentators. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. You bring a variety of input from different fields to your analysis: math, statistics, science, physics, art, and literature. We're going to break down your process. But first, I'd like to know, where did you find your passion for the spoken and the written word?
Well, when I was in school at the University of Texas, I studied communications, journalism, speech communications. So, it was not that easy, or certainly I didn't find it that easy to be gone for 3 weeks and come back and do economics. So, I was like, well, listen, I can write a speech when I'm gone. I can come back and deliver it, and everything should be fine. So I enjoyed debate. Growing up, I lived in a sort of a very active household of debaters, some lawyers and some pretty opinionated people running through my house. So, it was always dinner time, who could make the best argument, who could make everybody laugh the most, those kinds of things. So I grew up in a sort of I would say a vibrant, argumentative, sort of intellectual house that was, and nobody could beat my dad. He was just the best.
Yeah.
So, I guess growing up, and then went to school, and then, all the time while I played the tour, my favorite pastimes in the evening, because the hardest part about playing the tour is not being on the golf course. It's what you do when the sun goes down to the sun goes up. Lots of lonely hours. So my company, my favorite company, were writers, golf writers mostly. And, I'd sit around and I enjoy their turns of phrases and the way they looked at the game. And I looked for them for, sort of insights, but I just greatly enjoyed, sharing a couple of drinks and learning about how they write on deadline, those kinds of things.